The Clean's first album, Vehicle, was released on Rough Trade this March. It's an album that's been 12 years in the making. The Clean were formed in Dunedin, New Zealand, back in 1978, became one of the country's top punk bands. They split up in '82, feeling a bit of pressure, and then got back together again for a holiday here in England in the summer of '88, where events conspired to bring about the release of this new album, Vehicle.
I think we had a holiday for about 7 years, basically. It's a bit of a long holiday. That would be the main problem, like having holidays, I think. Long ones.
But it's true though, isn't it? You were formed back in 1978 in New Zealand.
We started in '78 and reformed in '88 in London for a one-off gig, yeah. Basically we were just sort of like wanting a break. Back in '82 was when we first broke up, I guess. And the break just ended up being, you know, like 6 years. And since then we've all become like involved in other projects. So, you know, the Clean is just one project that the three of us have, you know, involved in other things, other musical things.
We had done a lot of touring in the year previous to us breaking up, '82, and felt a bit exhausted by, I guess, a lot of touring, a lot of playing. And the only option we really had at that time was possibly going to play in Australia. We'd only had recognition within New Zealand, we didn't have any international recognition. So there was only a certain path we could have taken, and we just chose to stop working at that point. Yeah. We were relatively successful. For an indie band, I guess, it was a bit unheard of for a band to have a $50 single go in the top 10. But it is very easy to have chart success in New Zealand, and it's just a matter of selling a few thousand copies or whatever in a few weeks, and enables you to get into the charts.
Now that you've reformed, is there a bit of a sort of buzz in New Zealand about that the Pistols have got back together again or something like that?
No, not really. No, I don't think anyone's ever seen this as New Zealand's version of the Pistols. So I think it's sort of been an English thing, really. People have been like, someone's picked up on that in the media here. But there's been a buzz. I think there's been a buzz from a lot of young people that didn't actually get a chance to see us, like, you know, when we're actually going. But yeah, there's definitely interest here. There's interest in the new material we're writing. It's also, there's also scepticism as well, but yeah, there's interest for sure, yeah.
Until fairly recently, you were all in different bands. David, you were in a band called Stephen, Robert singer in the Bats, and you were in Belger Space. Is that still the case?
Yeah, Hamish is in Belger Space, but Robert and I have our bands in New Zealand, yeah. So just sort of juggled them.
Where does that leave the Clean?
Sort of, it leaves the Clean sitting here in London at the moment, but the Clean's sort of like the part-time hobby thing, or sort of. I mean, it's the most serious thing that's happening at the moment, I think, for us.
Because that's what we're doing at the time. But when we get home, we're going to be doing our other things, and then maybe if we want to later on in the year or next year do some more Clean stuff, you know. So there's a lot of time, a lot of days in the year to make music, so, you know, there's no big conflict for us.
When people write about you, they usually mention Velvet Underground, and they usually mean it as a real compliment. Do you take it as a compliment?
I suppose it's sort of a scary compliment, because I mean, obviously I was really influenced by the Velvets when I was really young, you know, with my guitar playing, I suppose. When I was about 17, I was a huge Velvets freak. But yeah, it is a compliment, but it's also a bit of a cliche, a bit of a boring cliche. It's a bit scary to have that lumped on you, you know. I mean, I don't know what's Velvet about us now, really. I mean, I think earlier on, perhaps, yeah, but, you know, it's okay. I can deal with it.
I think we've always had a low-key approach to what we do, and we're not too obsessed with, you know, worldwide success. If people like our music and appreciate it, we like that. But I guess we've tended to keep things in a fairly low-key way, so it sort of suits us to work like that. You know, it'd be nice to have more success and sell more records, but we aren't too concerned with, you know, making or breaking it or anything like that.